Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. So this is Boom Beach Warships, and this is my 3 engine room base design. So it's really strong from the front, but it's not strong if they come in from the right hand side. So what I did, you'll see from the replays, is I've put a line of mines here, and that does seem to stop them wanting to come down this right hand side. What happens is they can take the buildings out as they go along, and then artillery strike all the buildings in front, and they actually do manage to beat this base that way. So I needed to stop that happening. Let's go ahead and show you what we've upgraded. So the first level, they're all upgraded. Everything with a gold ring around it is fully upgraded. The sniper towers, the machine guns, the flamethrowers, the mortars, they're all maxed out. And before I went up the next level, I built up enough resources in the upgrade tokens and the unlock tokens to be able to upgrade virtually everything in the next section. So this is the next section. That's the third engine room there. So they've got 30,000 health each. So I chose to upgrade my cannons fully, and then I chose of the 3 cannons again. And I think that's what makes this base so strong. My medkit's fully upgraded. My boom cannons are level 4, which will be getting fully upgraded soon. My Dr. Kavan is maximum level. And another important thing for this 3 engine room base is the building health is now plus 50%, which makes a massive difference. And I'm also maxed out on mines, so I've got 25 mines on the base. You might not have seen them, but I'm going to show you them now. Let's go back out of there. So I've put 6 here, and you'll think, well, where are all the other 19? So what I've done is created a line of sniper towers here, and there's one line space behind the sniper towers. So let's just select one and move one out of the way. So there they are. They're in the gap, completely hidden virtually by the sniper towers, fully upgraded. And the mines are fully upgraded as well. So let's look at the damage. 296 damage, and let's see what the health of a maxed out Zuka is. So it'll kill a Zuka with 1 hit from a mine, which is what I designed them to do. In fact, let's go ahead and see what riflemen are. 580, so it'll take half damage from them. So as you can see, as I move them away, all 19 are in a line behind the sniper towers. And not very many people see them. Because of the way the sniper towers are angled, it doesn't look like there's a gap behind them, but there is. So let's go ahead and start the gameplay replays. So let's go ahead and start with this guy, CCC. Ignore the victories and defeats. What I've done is just created 10 gameplays so you can see how strong my base is. So let's go ahead and watch the enemy replay. Very rarely do they get all 3 engine rooms destroyed. So this guy's coming in with heavies, tanks and Zukas from the bottom, which is where I want. He's going to smoke. I don't know what he's doing. Let's pull out a little bit. And he's got a Kavan, that's why. So he's uncovered the mines there. The full line of mines. What I like to do is create enough damage that it kills all the heavies before the line of mines, and then generally what happens is the Zukas walk over the mines and all get killed. So you can see the full line of mines there, and now the boom cannons are able to reach as well. What I do like to do with these flamethrowers is spread them out a bit, because people will try and blow them all up if they're all bunched together. So they're not as efficient spread apart, but they're more useful, because if 5 are in one big clump, they'll take them out, because all these buildings are joined up. And yet again, this guy has only taken out 1 engine room, left 2. So that's that guy. Let's show you the next one. This seems to be a common thing, that they take that 3rd engine room out, so then they don't have to go back across your your base, but what they don't realise is 9 times out of 10 when you do take that engine room out, there's such high building health that you haven't got any more gunboat energy left to do anything else, so you just literally get absolutely destroyed at the front of the base. And now the boom cannons can reach you as well. The flamethrowers are doing their job, even with shield. It doesn't look like it should work, but I've spent a long time getting this base as close to perfect as I possibly can. So now all we've got left now is Kavan and some Zookas, and even the mortars are reaching the Zookas when they come over a bit. They didn't even get to the line of mines. The extra 4 cannons as well that I chose are maxed out. So let's go ahead and show you the next one. So which side is it going to come from? So yet again, he's taking out this engine room. And they have 30,000 health, I think, with the boost, with the 50% boost, which really helps. I mean, it's very difficult for these troops to take out any meaningful amount of the buildings. He is going to flare, but you'll notice his flare isn't upgraded fully, so it runs out when he's halfway into my base. So it's stopped now, so all his troops stop. That smoke runs out, so all his Zookas are exposed, his tanks are exposed, and so are his heavies, which are just getting burned to death in that collection of buildings there as the smoke wears off. And now the boom cannons are reaching there, so he lost a lot of his troops, and Kavan got killed on the ramp. As you can see how many troops that guy lost. Quite a lot. Let's go on to the next one. So that guy retreated. Let's go and show you this one next. So what we're trying to do here is give you the longest possible time so you can beat their base. So keep an eye on how many engine rooms they destroy, and if they retreat, just do one more engine room and you should win, because that's how it's worked out. The more engine rooms you take out than the other player, you're going to win, no matter how long it takes you. If you take out the same, it then goes on damage, and if you both do the same damage, it then goes on time. So those are the ways it's worked out, and you can draw as well. So they've retreated as well, and you can see how many of his heavies he lost there, virtually all of them. Let's go ahead and show you the next replay. I really like how strong this base is. It's not perfect, I have been beaten a few times, but because they're all max level and they're all plus 50 health, you see there how he artillery striked and got 2 of my flamethrowers, so he will be able to get further into the base, this guy now. There you are, you see he's got 2 lots of 4 buildings destroyed there. I don't actually know if he's going to land on this one. Yes, he is. So he does get further into the base, but he still doesn't win because he's got all 3 engine rooms are still there. He's also coming in with tanks, so this is one of the strongest attacks you can do, really. But the boom cannons are doing 1-hit kills, and now there's 2 turned on. And we've got some cannons now coming in, and the mortars will be coming in soon as well. He obviously didn't have enough gunboat energy to land all his tanks, so they're all landed now. Let's really zoom in on what's going on here. So all his Zooks are getting killed. He's now coming over to the left, while the boom cannons are doing 1-shot kills on him. And now he's just put his tank straight into the face of a flamethrower. So that's that one done. And now we're going to do this one. and this one's going to take out the furthest engine room. Bearing in mind it's 30,000 health, so he's going to have to use virtually all his artillery just to take one out. In fact, I think he's run out there. So he has got well into destroying one of them. So like I said, I'm designing this base. It looks simple, but it takes a long while. I haven't had anyone consistently be able to take it out regularly. And warriors, I really don't like warriors. So he's going to put them straight over the mines, which you can't see. Cavan's down. Now his flare looks to have worn out there. His smoke's still going, and now it's out. So he's now put all his warriors just directly into 4 flamethrowers. He's got one rifleman left now. There we go. He's retreated. Let's go ahead and show you the next one. What I try and do is upgrade everything before I move to the next engine room, and then keep a big stockpile as well from the previous level, because it's a lot easier to play the game in a lower level with lesser engine rooms, and just build up as much reserves as you can before you move on. It means when you move to the next engine room, you can fully upgrade all your buildings, and it's as difficult as possible for people to attack your base. So we're coming the other way now, with these boom cannons are now coming into range. He's actually walking over the mines as well. I don't know what his game plan is here, but everything's in range now. 3 of the 4 boom cannons are firing. 1 shot, 1 kill. Cavan's about to go down. There we go. So he tried from the right hand side there, but he just wasn't strong enough. Let's go ahead and show you the next one. So he's coming in from the same to the right side of the front. Everything's in range now. The mortars are starting to pummel them. The machine guns are good. These are tanks and Zookas that he's brought in. Soon you'll see the boom cannon turn. It's right on the edge. The cannons are starting to fire now, so 2 of those boom cannons are now doing the damage. So just 2 of them at the moment, still firing away. So it's still quite strong from that side. You have to know what you're doing to take the base down. So what I've got employed here, it's called an interlocking field of fire. There's no gaps between any of the buildings, so that means that they're dealing more damage and making it harder for an attacker to get free gunboat energy, basically. So we're on to this next one now. Let's go ahead and show you that one. So he's coming in at the front. I do like it when they come in at the front. It's much safer for me to know that they're not going to win the base again. And there's Cavan's down already, so they've got no health being rebuilt. And he retreated there because the 3 of the 4 boom cannons turned to start destroying him. Let's go ahead and see how many tanks he lost. So he lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tanks. I don't know if he landed with 12, but he definitely lost 12, which was probably half of his amount of tanks. I'm surprised how well this base does do, really. So this is the last replay now. I can't remember where this guy comes in. So this is the classic attack. They take that engine room out. That means then they can just concentrate on these two by coming in at the bottom corner, but I've designed the base specifically for this type of attack. Although he is flaring his troops in, which seems a little bit odd, as his smoke's not fantastic. Still learning his craft, I suppose. All his Zookas are getting picked off as they're walking through. So his flare looks like it's not long enough again, not fully upgraded. So yet again, they've dropped all their troops right in the middle of the killing zone. And the 4 out of the 5 flamethrowers are destroying his troops. So I really like the way I've split these flamethrowers out from each other so they create as much damage. I mean, that one's not fantastic over there, so you can move it around a little bit, but I have done that myself and this seems to be the sweet spot. So I'll just pause it on there for a bit so you can pause it and copy this base exactly if you want. So that's the line of machine guns, and then your mortars next. And then I've got 4 cannons there, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sniper towers fully upgraded, and then we've got another line of cannons there, and then we've weaved the flamethrowers in there. You can still take them out with artillery, but you know, I wouldn't like to fight this base. It's that strong, and the health is ridiculous, 30,000 on the engine rooms, and then the boom cannons have 18,150. Then the machine guns have a lot, 4,730 bonus on top. They don't have extra damage because I haven't got that far yet. I don't even have artillery strike yet. I don't have the barrage yet, and I don't have the shock launcher yet when I'm attacking, so it's difficult for me to attack. But if they retreat, I know I've won virtually. All I have to do is make sure that I destroy one more engine room than they did after they retreat, and I've won. So that's it, guys. So hopefully that helped you. I mean, I've spent a long time trying to get this one perfect. I mean, my boom cannons aren't fully maxed out yet, as we'll see. Everything else is virtually. So the boom cannon there is 210,000 away from being fully upgraded. The cannons are fully upgraded, and I chose the cannons in the selection, the free selection in the middle. And the next important thing for me was to get max level mines at 25. And then the next one was building health plus 50%. I can't go up to the next engine room now because I haven't got the HQ level 15. I'm only on 12, I think. So that's it, guys. So hopefully that helped. So thanks for watching, and check back soon. Cheers.